I have here a Ruger American. All of the major manufacturers came out with economy models a few years ago. As you probably know, Ruger has been making the Hawkeye for a while, which was a modification of the Model 77, which was, I think, their original bolt-action rifle. This is the Ruger American, and why am I making a video about this? Because I went out and I bought, I think, just about every one of the new economy models. So I don't remember their numbers off by heart. Remington made one, still makes one. Thompson Center, Savage, they all came out with bolt actions that were easier to manufacture, synthetic stocks, that kind of thing. And the one that I felt was the best of them is the Ruger American. So I thought I'd just show you the gun and kind of highlight what I like about it. The bolt is very smooth, and it's not a narrow diameter bolt. I think they got that right. The bolt handle is not integral to the bolt, but it's solid. There's nothing about this gun that seems flimsy, and that doesn't mean that the other guns are bad. I'm just saying, to me, this one was the best. Bolt, easy to operate. The trigger's great. It has a modification of the kind of trigger that Savage came out with first. So you have this, I don't know if you can see this, but it has this little take-up leaf, and then you hit the main trigger, which breaks cleanly. I didn't actually notice any of the triggers and any of them being bad. The stock, what can I say? Synthetic stocks are not going to be wood stocks, and I don't think they even try to be wood stocks. They have all the advantages of being stable and light, and most importantly for the manufacturers, cheap. And they tend to look good long after wood stocks that go hunting are marked up, that kind of thing. Anyhow, magazine's great. It's a rotary magazine. Ruger, if you're watching, you have to do something about this magazine. This is a great magazine. I didn't have any trouble. This one's in 300 Blackout, but it just seems cheap. And I actually wrote them about this. Handling it, it just doesn't feel as quality as it probably should. Even though I can't argue with the operation, it works fine. Maybe they could put, a sheet metal plate on the bottom. Actually, I made one up. Didn't send it to them yet. Anyhow, the Picatinny rib on the top, or rail I should say, makes scope mounting easy. I probably already said this is in 300 Blackout. The muzzle is threaded on this particular rifle, but I didn't put any suppressor or anything on it. I think this barrel is 16-inch. Comes in all the standard calibers that you'd expect, 243, 308, 30-06, and so on and so on. So excellent hunting rifle. And if you just want to buy a rifle that works and ought to carry the Ruger name, which I think is a quality name, Ruger American, you can't go wrong.